What? What did I do? Hello? Whoops. Hello, Sivia. Hope you're having a good day. Let me move this thing. Okay. It's been on there every time. Every time I play Hyrule Warriors, it's there, because it's relevant. Look, the timeline splits here, too. Well, fair. But hello. I'm here. But see, the thing splits here too. You got Ocarina, you got Twilight, you got Skyloft. Like how everything is just Link, Link, Link. You can play as Link here. Did you know that Link is in this one? If you didn't, you can play as Link and get the Link item. Make sure that's actually... Occasionally, I accidentally unplug the microphone, and then I'm like, huh, that's weird. I don't have a red dot flashing in my face. But more importantly, you can play as Linkle, who is way better. Yeah, I think I already upgraded everything, but... It is a bit quiet. There we go. A little better. Yeah. Nothing I can actually upgrade. You can play as Linkle. She's the only one that can play here because she's important. Stars. I'm wondering if she has another weapon. I'm expecting no.
Had acquired the Triforce and used it to bring forth other strange new worlds. Not long after this, Girahim discovered
Not Girahim.
the souls. It was in the sealed grounds below Skyloft. Girahim knew a legendary beast was imprisoned
That's not...
deep within the land.
He would never identify that as a legendary beast, and also that's not even accurate to what happened.
Far above, among the clouds of Skyloft,
That's not even a gate of souls, that's just a regular hole in the ground.
taking place in the land. Convinced that an evil force was stirring, Fi
It's like we just did this.
and flew down to the sealed grounds. As Fi raced to the land below,
Oh dang it, I'm about to fight him again, aren't I?
stumbled upon the very same sealed grounds. It was Linkle.
It was
She had
Linkle.
not yet found Hyrule Castle.
Did
but
you
she had
expect that?
managed to find another battle.
Hello, Mimikyu. You'll find that you are the dork here? Question mark? I hope you're having a good day. I haven't done a dang thing. No, I don't wanna. Oh no, it's a tiny one. Why is it a tiny and imprisoned? It's much more adorable when it's, you know, human size. And now it's dead. Evil is actually imprisoned, a beast of incredible horror. Lightning bomb! Defeat the imprisoned. I already did. Oh, there's another one. What's all that back? Are all my guys dying again? Why do they die so much? Oh well, probably don't need to worry about it. They could barely handle like a bottle of yogurt. I'm sure they're probably just tripping and blowing themselves up. It happens, whatever. The cuckoos are in the way! Wait, do I have my army of chickens? I don't recall if you were here for that, Sivia, but... Linkle's army is not Hyrule soldiers. She raises chickens. That's her army. Honestly, she got the better deal. Also, hello, John. Hope you're having a good day. There, I've defeated all the... Oh, I have to defeat all the shield combo. Wait, why do I have to beat the shield? This thing's much easier when it's really, really small. Huh. And I got its materia. You're in prison. Continue defeating the others. Okay. Whatever you say. I need to go, like... Oh, wait. Can I teleport there? Nope. Linkle defeated the imprisoned. Oh, it was also, like, right here, so I would have saved maybe a second. But, you know, I gotta save those frames. Gotta get that... Oh, there's the chickens. Gotta save the speedrun that's definitely going to happen for this game. If there is a speedrun for this game, it is definitely be co-op only. It's way too slow otherwise. Although really, if you just don't bother... If you don't bother doing all this extra stuff, you could probably rush through it. I'm glad I have my chickens. My army of chickens will save the day. Go, Kuko, summon to back up and protect Linkle. A horde of Kukos appeared. Why? I'm not really complaining, I'm just confused as to why these chickens are so numerous and powerful. They came out of the small again? Useless fools. Oh, he's talking about the, imprisoned. Wait, there's only one, though. Also, he's calling Demise a useless fool. I wonder when they're gonna add more options to, Also, she say you talk funny for 2 or 5 so fun. She does talk funny. I wonder when they're gonna add more emote styles. The success has greatly increased our chances of victory. I am a robot. Is it funny? Ha 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 ha. That's how she talks. Stupid child like you knows nothing. I don't need to know anything. I've got chickens on my side. Take the present to the pathetic's weakening base. No, don't attack my chickens. Machine guns. Beat all controller troops? There's so many things beeping on my screen. I got a box. Why did I get a box? It's an important box. It's a piece of heart. Oh, it's a weapon. I was wrong. If only I had waited. Why are they skeletons? They just spawned. Give me a minute to breathe, at least. Ceremony failed again? Use more magic next time, and maybe be more alive. Being alive is pretty important to the whole app. Yeah, well, Fee, you could help a little bit instead of standing around data mining the enemy. Little did we know that Fee is the reason that we needed to have a Windows 10 update. The exploit is that the Master Sword is actually a hacker's device, and Link is the villain trying to hack into our interwebs. I mean, you see how many spiders he's killed. That's a lot of guys. Sure, it'd be a shame if someone pressed X at you. But anyway, I wanted to be more casual today. I thought about starting a new thing, but chances are we're probably going to start a new thing in 2 days? I don't know if I'll actually stick to that game being on stream only, because it seems like it's gonna be a lot of things. Yeah. I'm sure everyone can guess what it's gonna be, and everyone will probably not want to watch. Because they'll be like, no, I want to play.
We, Akatsuki, will deliver.
And hello, Reborn. Hope you're having a good day. The chickens are back, in case you were concerned. Oh! Ritual may have been botched, but defeating them should be impossible. Gold Kuko's in trouble. Where? Well, I don't know. Where's the Gold Kuko in trouble? Like, where's my golden chicken? So defeating the imprisoned is very, very easy. Oh, look, more prison. Gold Skeletons appeared in the battlefield. I already know where it is. Master, if I'm not mistaken, you are a true hero of Hyrule. You're right. I am the hero of Hyrule. Link, the legendary hero. With her army of chickens. Yeah. But I have way too many things to do. I gotta summon this dang spider. I figured it was gonna be in there, but... Is it not in here? No? Again. How does this keep happening? So for the story, for those that have missed it, is that the, wait, is it right there? Yep, it's on that wall. Is that they're trying to summon the imprisoned again, but they keep coming out tiny for some reason. Not entirely sure why. Especially since there's only the one. I'm gonna go get this spider while I'm thinking about it. Under this rock. I got it. Okay, to the next base. Why does it keep... Oh, it's because the chick is there. The little chicken is here. Go, chicken. In trouble. Oh no, my general chicken is in trouble. There's way too many things on my map. That's a lot of guys. I think some things are happening outside. You couldn't hear that. I wonder what the highest number of units you could have on screen. It's like the Switch is not awful at this kind of stuff, right? At rendering all these things. It's not the best, but it's not gonna like explode like the Wii U often did. I remember in the Wii U version, there were a few times where, like, I'd enter an area, and it would basically just freeze. Like, for a solid 10 to 20 seconds at worst. Got rid of the ceremony troop. Outpost. I'm not sure if the outposts actually do anything. Like, for me or the enemy. But they're there, might as well get them. Oh, I have to go save the chicken immediately. I'm a-comin', chicken. Chicken, arise. Hang on, almost there. Wait, no, wrong way. Wait, no, that was the right way. I'm good at reading maps. Don't worry about it. I have to save the chicken.
Hey, listen.
Save the chicken. Hello, Loex. Thank you for the host. Hope you're having a good day. Anyway. Okay. I think that should save the chicken, who is a lot bigger than all my other chickens, actually. You think you could stop the monsters? I wanted to eat the imprisoned. Wouldn't that be great if Demise lost to a chicken? Okay, it ate enough to become a golden chicken. How does that work? Don't worry about it. It's a demon thing. Ow. That's right. The chickens are actually demons in disguise. Or at least that's what you feel whenever you become a monster yourself and decide to beat one up for a bit. You know what? It is actually faster to just teleport. It's like right there, but it's so much faster to just use a tornado. Okay. I just gotta kill this guy. I mean, Turbo just ran out of magic. I don't think they have the smarts to use magic for whatever. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Yeah, he's dead. Not big surprise. All ceremony troops are defeated. Are you guys happy? Can't perform a popular ritual under these conditions. Close the enemy base. Oh no. How am I gonna get to him yet? Have to draw energy for the imprisoned and kill these pests myself. Why is he calling it the imprisoned? I feel like whoever wrote this level might have not actually played Skyward Sword, which, you know, good for them. But there's some issues here. Enemy leaders approaching our base. I will intercept him. Will you? That went so well the last time we did it. We have to protect the Kukos! They're so important! My power is unimaginable. I'll exterminate every last one of you. In a prison. Okay, is there a method I can use to fix that? Oh, if I defeat them, they get weaker. Okay. Well, it's a good thing there's like a billion of them. How is he drawing energy from these tiny guys? I don't know. Maybe I'm analyzing this too deeply. I mean, it's such an intense game, though. Also, I guess I have to go back and save the day. But I want to get the Piplup. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Lingle's stuff especially. Look how deep of a character she is. Really stands out in my opinion. Okay, I'm gonna capture this base because I'm pretty sure this is gonna be where the chest is. I do like the music. I mean, it's just Zelda music, but it's got a like nice rock switch to it. Defeated the imprisoned. Good job, allied troops. Hey, look, it's the chest. It's Peace Heart. Okay. Now I'm here. I have to save my chickens. Save chicken, did it. Okay, now I have to kill Giraham. Who are you and what are you wearing? These clothes are really important to me, and the side of your hair makes me laugh. How dare you! You're the one beating my way, strop and intruding. Don't insult his hair. It's rude. Grandma didn't Grandpa didn't raise you to be rude, Linkle. Thank you for praising my efforts. I mean, Link's always kind of been like that, but it's nice that she's pretty much entirely relying on tools. Like bombs. Just throw bombs everywhere. Like, why not? It works. I'd say the only thing that she's really lacking is a melee weapon, and then she probably would be the real hero. Hep 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 bombs. Boom! Mission successful, I win. Alright, cool. Do I have a taunt? No. How could I fail? Next time the ritual will go according to plan, I swear it! And then we fight him 5 more times. And I got his hat. The imprisoned have all been extinguished. Look how happy these chickens are. No problem, I was glad to help. Oh hey, my compass is doing the glowing thing again. Because I helped everyone out. Anyway, I should head to Hyrule Castle. I predict you will go the wrong way. Because Hyrule Castle is this way, and you're going that way. But we won. With all the happy chickens that we could possibly want. And then she shoots the chickens and Fi in the face, saving everyone from a very good game. Yosh! Where did that sign come from? Hylian crossbows. 2 crossbows normally used to protect Kukos from Wolfos. Wait, what? Use the strong attack to change blah blah blah. Press or hold down Y after combo attack to fire bomb arrows. And we got the Fierce Deity Mask. And a Deku Stick. Does she not actually have another weapon? Usually everyone has at least 2 weapons they can use. Alright, I think that's the last of her stuff. She never goes to Twilight Town. Which is good. And now it's time for Link. He wants to use the sword. She does have to. Whatever. You know what I mean. She doesn't have 2+1. Hey, look, a cutscene. Forgive me for not saying anything, even though it was obvious. I had to hide my identity from my enemies. And if you knew, it would totally give it away. Link, your courage is extraordinary. Even though I haven't been there to watch any of it, I could see your potential from the first moment in the training yard, and I was like, dang, he really pulls off that hat. And that scarf? Oh. He closed these gate of souls, putting things right within space and time. Next we need to... Hey! Hey, hold on, don't you have some explaining to do? Yes. Sia and I. We're not just from the same clan. We're actually the same person. But how? That doesn't make any sense. Something took hold of Sia and forced light from her heart. That's right. I'm Ventus. I'm the light that was driven out of her. And the monster responsible for this is Xehanort. Xehanort. The time is gone. Who? What? When? Oh, it's you. I now have 3 fragments of my spirit. And with 4 more, I'll summon the something something Force Blade. See, you've been my favorite puppet yet. And that's actually a high compliment. I've had a lot of puppets. I'm no one's puppet. Whatever the case, our alliance is over. I will break the final barrier myself. This body lacks its full potential. But man, do I have sick hair. But that will change once I wrest the Triforce from you and conquer all. The Triforce. It's always about the Triforce, and it shall be mine. Ow. What? Hey. Aw, come on. Courage and wisdom in return to their owners. I will reclaim the Triforce. It shall be mine alone. Don't really know why I threw the other two away. As with the hero. I don't really get why she threw the other two away if she could just do that.
With the Gate of Souls
Oh, hey,
closed
Slate.
in each era, Link and his allies were reunited. Sheik
Yeah,
was at
Kingdom Hearts
last
ripped off
revealed
Zelda,
as
Hyrule
Zelda,
Warriors. Like, come on.
much
It's
worried
blatantly
about.
obvious that this game came up with it first.
Meanwhile, Ganondorf had recovered 3 of his 4 spirit fragments. He chose to leave Sia's body, her usefulness at an end.
I don't know why.
Free of Ganondorf's control, but tragically corrupted, Sia resolved to make Link and the Triforce hers and hers alone.
Uh-huh.
Using powerful rituals to strengthen her forces, she redoubled her attacks on Hyrule. But all was not lost. Zelda directed her forces to the Temple of the Sacred Sword.
It's called the Temple of Time, but whatever.
Save them all.
Well, I guess now it's just the trees, but... Hi, how's it going? Didn't I have a shield? I see your Triforce has returned. Yeah, I guess. I mean... Not clear how, but Sia's power should be a lot weaker. Why? We're gonna counterattack, we gotta do it now! Sia still holds the Triforce of power. And it's like, why does she throw these back? Whatever. Nah, we can win. As long as we have the Master Sword, you know. I believe Link possesses the spirit necessary to wield it. Huh? But Princess, the Master Sword is more than just a weapon, it's a barrier. Keeps a fragment of evil locked away. Once pulled, the spirit will be freed. You know, exactly what happened in Ocarina of Time. The barriers surrounding the Temple of the Sacred Sword are made with a special type of magic. I don't want it to be explained in the phone game. That's like a whole another timeline we gotta deal with. How can we be sure that Link is truly ready for this task? Because I believe in him. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that explains everything. I believe in him too. Well, Link, if you're looking for a chance to prove yourself, this would be it. Maybe you should have used your actual good sword. Make haste for the special sword. Look out! Also, Proxy's here. Completely silent. What's with this tune? It's so serious. If we can't open the door, that's it! There's no way in. You could just go through the windows. Oh no, ghosts! Ghosts! Soldiers! Hello, Talenko, how's it going? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome to Ghost Soldiers R Us, where you can get your discount links for the low cost of your immortal soul. And summoners. Oh, okay. Oh, hey, I know those two symbols. You discovered a sealed statue. What does it mean? Yes, I've discovered a sealed statue. What does it do? It all 3 of your abilities to awaken the seal statue. What? Oh, okay, I have to use Darunia and Gerudo. Well... we discovered that Kingdom Hearts was Link all along. And... that's pretty much it, really. I'm gonna go ahead and... what? Lana has discovered a steel statue. What? Oh yeah, Lana and Sia are from the same person, which is basically the plot of Ventus and Vanitas. Lana is the light in her heart, and then Sia is the darkness. And you may not appreciate these references that they make towards Kingdom Hearts. I mean, that Kingdom Hearts makes towards Hyrule Warriors. But they're there. Search the ruins to find sealed statue. I also need to take out the summoner. Oh no! Things have appeared near Midna. But anyway, I haven't really done much today. I did watch an anime, which I've already like seen the manga of, which I don't really want to go too into what it's about, but I do recommend it if you like comedy shows. I've already recommended it to someone here. But what I found super interesting about it is something that not a lot of animes do, especially nowadays. Is they're like adding 2 scenes with the anime adaptation. Oh, well I know what that's for, I guess. But like there are characters being portrayed that have like dedicated voice actors that are not in the manga at all. And it's super weird. Cause like, oh, here's Darunia. But it's like not very common nowadays that they have these characters set up to not really do much, but be commentary. And it's very interesting in my opinion. Give me a hand. Yeah, I already did. Where's Impa? Did you see where Impa was? I guess she's in the back. Yep, there she is. But the show itself is really good. It's the Welcome to Demon School Aruma. This blue summary is Aruma's a normal kid who kinda has awful parents, and his parents sell him to a demon. Because they wanted to profit off his existence even more than before. We did it! Midna reached the sealed statue, causing it to activate. Oh no. Well, good luck with that. I did notice, with your first starter... What? Why am I keeping Midna safe? She's fine. With your first starter, they are all decent stats. Like the IVs, at least for mine, all of my Rabbit's stats were labeled as decent. None of them were bad, none of them were great, they were just all average. And you know, I never really bothered looking at IVs before, but since I have a button that just kind of does that now, it's really interesting to see like who's just naturally great and who's awful. My favorite is I now have golden fish that are best at everything, but their speed is awful. Maybe it's because they're made of solid gold, I don't know. But either way, good luck getting your max IVs. There's tricks to it, but I don't know what they are. Mission successful. That's good. I guess it was just chance that all of mine were decent. What do you... Why are they complaining at me? More ghost forces have appeared. Why are they complaining at me? What's happening? Why does it matter that there are ghosts? Yeah, maybe. There's probably some RNG manipulation thing. Like how there's a bunch of nonsense you can do for the older games to like max out your chance of getting a certain type of personality or whatever. There's so much math in that game, it's not really worth it to keep up. I don't exactly know what I'm... Hello... Sculptula. It's under this rock. Okay, looks like I can go inside now. And I have to go beat up the commander. I guess? I don't know. Oh no, they're going up there. Then how do I get in? None of these doors are open. Rooney is in danger. I'm coming, jeez. Here you go, I'll walk beside you for a second, and you'll suddenly be healthy. Alright, what am I supposed to do here? I feel like there are so many things around, but there's no real answers in what I need. Farm gems for max shinies. Yep. I've heard something like that, but I didn't look into it. Like, I'm not gonna bother with any of that stuff. If I find a shiny, woo. If I don't, oh well. I think there's an imposter around. An imposter for who? Find the person controlling the ghosts. Who could be controlling these ghosts? Could it be a ghost? Go ahead and clear out these crystals. Again, I don't really know if those do anything, but they're there. So, meh. So one thing this game is really bad at is the longer you take, the more it's like, okay, you're clearly not getting what you need to do. Here, we'll have the characters explain it. they're not... They don't give you directions, they just kind of mess with it. Oh no, Lana has an imposter. Everyone be on the alert. But there might be an imposter Lana. But I don't know where they are. There she is. I found her. You and that insipid fairy are such nuisances. I'll stop you both if I have to. I don't exactly know what just happened there, but yeah, I get that. And the DLC coming out does seem like it's gonna be like you can choose which starter you want to get the G-Max effect, which I kind of hope they just bring to the table altogether. But I guess that might like trivialize the actual G-Max stuff. But at the same time, I feel like they could make like some kind of like G-Max extractor or something. Hey, look. And make it so the what were we doing? Oh yeah, we were being dead. But make it so like if you catch a G-Max, you can take its ability to transform and give it to one of your Pokemon. That seems way better. But I don't know if they'll actually go for that, because they're weird. Wait, what? Where'd all those guys go? Also, I guess there's no real reason to kill these guys. Well, for one, they're already dead. But also, they don't drop any items. Very sad. Please excuse our trespasses. Up in the way of the Master Sword and retreated. Oh, I feel extra bad about actually killing them now. Oh no! Not lizards for no reason. Yeah, good luck for real on getting your max IVs. I'm sure there's probably some math you can figure out for that too. But I'm sure it's a bunch of nonsense. What's in the box? Yay, money! I guess I should go in here and kill everybody. I think I just jumped over his attack. But do you plan on like actually going into like competitive stuff? I thought about it briefly, but then instantly dismissed it. It's like I have no patience for all the nonsense that competitive Pokemon seems to have. Like all their trick room things and everything. It just feels like I'm playing a card game, but like everyone just builds the kind of same deck. And that's boring. To me at least. I can see why it's appealing to other people, of course. But I don't like it. I defeated the gatekeeper. Defeated is that monster. I'm gonna go capture this other keep because it probably has a chest in it. Surprised the first one didn't have one extra. Level up. Only got 7 with that, that's not good. Not when I'm surrounded by like 30 guys. That's better. There's the chest. Kind of push that guy out of the way. Like, oh, hang on, need to spawn here. You got a new weapon. I'm sure it'll probably be as good as the Master Sword you're about to get. I forget if you actually get other Master Swords, which is really funny. It's also funny to just have the Master Sword and fight with Fee. Like literally fighting alongside herself. Yes, the Master Sword, the purple one. You can tell it's powerful because it's purple. Now to go beat up this lizard. He's a gatekeeper. I don't know how, but whatever. Yes. We fuse the Master Sword's ability to be a Master Sword together with the Master Sword in order to make the better Master Sword. There it is. Put all these trees here. Like, I know it was in the forest when it was first introduced, but why do they keep putting it in trees after Ocarina of Time? Nope, can't do it. It's too far in there. I got it. I'm sorry I don't have an actual Master Sword. I mean, there's one around here somewhere, but it's not mine.
Try hiding from me, little brat. Wizro!
Wow, it's glowing.
You fool!
By the way, his eye is a mouth and his mouth is an eye. Acquire the Master Sword. I already did. And now I have the Hylian Shield and the Master Sword.
Don't mess with me, punk! Give me the Master Sword!
You can't even touch it. We'll handle this from here. I got full magic now, and there he goes. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? No. Why'd he escape? Temporarily retreated, you coward!
See, this secret location is blocking my powers.
No, it's not. Pretty sneaky. Cut down Whisper with the Master Sword. That's the plan. Whisper repelled. Yeah. Already established. Our forces are here, I guess. Oh, great. Alright, I'm out of here. What? Why? Zelda, these guys are easy. You could beat them with your eyes closed. In fact, I will. See? I did it. Is this place not a keep? That's what I was aiming for, Nate. I'm sorry. Anyways, how's everybody doing? I don't have anything to talk about, I'm sorry. I have to go save Zelda. I don't have time for chit-chat. I'm really just never good at small talk. That's a lot of guys. And now it's still a lot of guys. Can't wait to get actual moves. I'm still in the weak area. Even with the Master Sword boosting my strength. There we go. I have defeated the monsters. For now. Next like 2 seconds. Hello, King. How's it going? Hope you're having a good day. We got the Master Sword. That's pretty much all we've really done. Well, we killed the imprisoned, I guess, with a bunch of chickens. That was pretty fun. No, swinging the sword to and fro is not technically a technique. But if I recall, I might be thinking of a different game, but if I recall correctly, you're able to, like, get more bars, which I have, and then get, like, different techniques that cost more bars. And now I have Super Hero. I defeated the Gibdo. Dang it. Like, right now, the only thing I have is the Spinning Slash, and the bigger moves cover more things. But I could be thinking of Pirate Warriors. Because they're the same game. It's just this one's about Zelda and the other one's about One Piece. Of course, I think, yeah, the Pirate Warriors one just has the One Piece story with very, very cut-up storylines. Trying to think of the right word to say for that, and cut-up is all I can think of. Because it's, really use a rescue room. What are you talking about? Not really segmented as much as there's just a lot of stuff missing. They cut out entire characters entirely, even though they are important. And a lot of the story stuff is just kind of basically like this game, where it's just, there's a text box that has a guy saying something, and then you have to run. You have to run over and beat up a guy. Yeah, I guess butchered is probably the best way to put it. I like that you still hookshot to their shields, that's really nice. Nice attention to details, cameos, I don't know. References? I don't want references in my video games. Even though this whole game is a reference. Mission success. Zelda got to the temple, I guess. I don't know why she bothered running, but whatever. And of course, he's over there now. And she ran away, and then he's like, well, I'm just gonna be here. Move your feet, lose your seat, says Wizro. You did it all by yourself? That's amazing. This poor guy. And then we slice him in a corner, and there we go. Just gonna completely decimate this poor Wizro. The Wizbro has been defeated. More or less. I'd say Pirate Warriors is still a decent, like, way to present the story of One Piece, but honestly, if you're gonna waste time playing that game, you should probably just read the manga for it. Not only will that be more enjoyable, it'll probably take less time. Which is kind of saying something, I guess. Oh yeah, the funny part about that game, though, is they were in, like, the middle of a huge arc, but it hadn't been completed yet, so they just make up their own ending for it. Hey, sometimes they do a good job. The Ninja Storm games pretty much tell you the entire story of Naruto. I got a glittering rapier. It's not, but it covers, like, most of the game in one game. Covers out the full first... How many seasons was the first part of Naruto? I want to say 3. Not counting filler arc central. Glittering rapier, glittering sword, usurper's scimitars, knight sword, dragonbone pike, scepter of time, Lana's cloak. We got Impa's head, hooray! One Piece is still going on. In all honesty, I'd say we probably, like, not even considering how many breaks he might take, although they usually take at least 2 breaks a year, I'd say we'll probably have One Piece for another 5 to 10 years. I was gonna say the internet's probably gonna explode whenever it actually ends. I can't help but notice this says that Impa and Fee have items to get here, but I can only play Link. Lana and Zelda also have items to get here, but I can only play Link. Of course, now I can play the others, I guess, but... do I just go back and... that's irritating. I don't want to play more of the same thing. And now we can use the Master Sword. The Master Sword has 2 skills, which are locked behind 10,000 and 15,000 kills. The Master Sword's lust for blood knows no bounds. Yeah, One Piece is gonna go on for a while. There's just a lot to it, and he's already been cutting down on, like,
At long last,
the characters just hanging out. It's been pretty much storytelling and action the whole time.
armed as he was with the blade
The game already makes you play it more, though. It's got so many modes that are just grind, grind, grind.
parting words in their ears, Link and his allies set out to confront Sia at the temple.
There's the whole adventure mode, which is just like unlocked map spots, and then beat it again so you can get items to unlock more map spots.
Even Link began to feel that he was invincible. while
Even
the
Link
monsters
felt
were
he was
his.
invincible.
Soon he was allowing overconfidence to cloud his judgment.
I know.
rushing headlong into
I know
the
it's a
face of
thing.
enemies.
I understand why it's
Sia
there.
had been waiting
Doesn't
for
mean I
Link
can't be
to
bothered
overextend
by it.
himself,
Gosh.
giving her a chance to strike. And as the two sides battled,
Unknown eyes
watched
watched
from
from
the
the
shadows.
Don't. That's unknown. You don't know who that is. It wasn't anyone you know. That was probably Lord Jabu Jabu the fish. What I think is I'll probably be getting it when it's out. And that'll probably be what we do on... Hey, it's me! So here's Sia's mansion, the Temple of Souls. Sorry, Talinko, important lore drop. She has a giant picture of Link in the middle of her, you know, front door. She has giant statues of Kid Link. And, Adult Link. Oh no, that's still Kid Link. And, they just kind of decorate the entire place with Link. Nothing but Links. But, you know, I haven't really looked too much into Kakarot beyond, like, the base idea of what it's about, and it looks unique enough. That's a dog. It looks unique enough that it seems like it'll be enjoyable. And there's Adult Link. I think that might be Twilight Link, I don't know. There's us Link. So, Sia, and Lana by proxy, really, really likes Link. I didn't want to change. I'm only Link. Because I need 15,000 kills in order to unlock my special powers, which are pretty strong. The Re-Dead's morale has gone up. They no longer feel like death. Yes. That is entirely... That is probably the best description of their relationship. This girl is obsessed with Link. To the point that she literally tears herself apart over it. Cut off all the links between rooms. That's the new sequel of A Link Between Worlds. Keep Saboteur. I really wish it would stop giving me the dramatic noise when people just like stumble on a rock. Where's the Keep Saboteur? It keeps telling me these guys are in danger, but I can't help them. That's not an ability I have. There we go. Okay. And that guy's fleeing. Oh well. Honestly, the army is probably better off without him. And now that guy's fleeing. Stop it. Why would I do that when I could just beat him up? Also, why is Fee here? She's not supposed to be here. It's not the right time. Wow, he's so overconfident he doesn't even have his shield out. So it's just a tool for a week to swing around. Only fools and men something something. I didn't read the rest. Arrogance, ego, pridefulness. This darkness nurtured within you shall be your undoing. Oh no. And now for the greatest Link. Dark Link. Or Shadow Link, I don't know. Whichever one. Now we've been Soraed. What will we do? Oh. It is Dark Link. Now you have to defeat your darkness. Link, I should egg you on. Don't let this imposter get you. He has not landed a single hit. I've broken his guard. And now I am beating him so hard that the camera can't keep up. There we go. I did it. I killed me. Oh yeah, we should check out this room, actually. You know, just in case you thought the statues and pictures were overdoing it, here's, like 15 pictures. All of the same guy. But also not. We beat back Dark Link! Hooray! Link's not gonna lose. I'm too powerful. Link's strongest there is. I don't know why they're like flipping out. I do feel bad for the moblins in these games sometimes. I wonder if they're gonna have a redemption at some point. Probably not. It's very rare that they like acknowledge that, hey, maybe these monsters aren't really monsters. The last ones they did that with were the Zoras, really. And look what happened to them. They got turned to birds for some reason.
Entertain me.
Heard there was Dork running around slaying monsters. His name is Blue and he deserves this 29-month resub. Bluma one soft blog.
And I can't say I've heard of anyone like that. I can think of one blue wearing guy running around killing monsters, but I don't know if he deserves the 29-month reset. But I appreciate the 29-month reset, so thanks, Dragon. Hope you're having a good day. My conversation skills are boring my audience, but I'm making noise. I'm making the laughs. I'm punching darkness. I gotta defeat the darkness within. Horrible. Uh-oh. Here's some deep gravel now. I'm a rock. Oh no, he got a hit on me. Wait, wasn't his horse right? Oh no, that's my horse. It's him! It's the Ganondorf! And instead of getting off his horse like a normal person, he decides to fly. Like a normal person. Also ruined my counter. Let them wear themselves out. The Triforce will be mine. Ganondorf's forces are attacking the Hylian forces. Why? Uh-oh, more enemies are appearing. I uncovered a secret. There's nothing in here, but I uncovered it. How many times has Ganon been defeated in the games collectively? Well, let's see, there's the first game. Pretty much all of them, really. It's easier to actually count the ones that he hasn't been defeated in. Which would just be like, technically Skyward Sword, Majora's Mask, Minish Cap. Wait. Did he appear in Minish Cap? I know there's one where he appears with Vadi. Oh no, that's Four Swords Adventure, I think. That should take care of all those pesky dark. There's like one right here. No, he is not in Majora's Mask. I think he's mentioned briefly, but he's not in Majora's Mask. I'm counting the ones where he isn't beaten. Because that's easier. I think Zelda's the only one that actually makes an appearance in some way. And even then, it's like in one flashback. Just so Link can remember, oh yeah, the Song of Time. This thing I used all the time. Except you only really need to use it once, but in that game it's important. Level up. Oh no, my magic keep is in danger of keeping itself dead. Yeah. It wasn't a joke, it's just a fact. It's weird seeing an evil Link doing the same moves I do, but doing them worse. Zelda's in danger. Okay, I'll go help Zelda, I guess. Wait, there's an item. There we go, I got it. Link, please give me a hand, I cannot win this fight alone. Oh, you're fine. It's just 6 moblins. When we stand as one, I fear no enemy. Why? You should. They could apparently kick your butt in 12 seconds. Okay. Defeated 1,000 enemies, only 14,000 to go. And then we'll unlock our Master Sword's ability. Wow, that was really good. A shame they don't count that one. When you use the X moves, they count like how many kills you get, but not when you get the counter attack moves. Oh my gosh, so many things in danger of falling. I think I already know where... Oh, I can see it right there. I figured this room is empty, so it's probably where the spider's gonna be. Now we got another illustration piece. Which doesn't really do much, just so you know. It unlocks, like, more... I think it unlocks more, like, potions for the shop, which you can use to reduce the grind a little bit. It does a lot. What does it do, then? If it does a lot, then there's a lot I didn't know about. Hey, look, a guard troop. Wow, decimated that guy. That is like most of the game, I can't refute that. But I never feel like I need them. I don't know. I guess it's just because I never got super into the grind of the game, you know, ironically. Why is my mission still fend off Darkling? Did I not kill them all? Thought I did. Oh no, now it's the main Darkling's back, okay. He's waiting for me in the link room. Yep, there he is. Oh, there they are. See his trap. I was fooled. Link, choose your battles carefully. Wasn't that obviously a trap? No? Maybe? I wonder if Link got split into two. Like, you know, the light and dark stuff. What would his dark half really be like? I don't feel like it'd be like Darkling. Darkling just kind of fights, and that's his whole thing. Or maybe that is Link's darkness. Secretly, he enjoys fighting. Ow! Dead. You know, even though most of the Links often just have to fight because they have to. Oh no, more Dark Links! Like Wind Waker Link. Well, itching my nose. There's too many links! Oh no! If only I used my... Oh? Bubbles? Stand firm, Link! Yeah, okay. Oh, now they have the big swords. They got the big Goron sword. And here's a big Goron. Also, there's Fee, I guess. I didn't know she was there because she was just a sword. Real strength only comes from knowing your weaknesses. Hey! And relying on your army of friends. Where's the fairy? Huh? What? It's glowing yellow again. That means you're a true hero. The moral of the story is don't get excited that you're able to beat people up. You should instead allow your friends to beat people up for you. I'm in a great number of monsters. Oh no, what'll we do? Also, Ganondorf's still just kind of standing over there. I'm just gonna ignore him. He must feel really awkward. Yeah, team up with your friends to beat people up. Don't let them fight alone, of course. If your friend's fighting, you gotta fight with them. But you know, don't get all overconfident just because you get a few good hits in. Instead, you should team up with a combo attack with your friends. Then you can get even more good hits in. But if you do a combo attack, you have to make sure it has a name. That's, like, friend combos 101. If it doesn't have a name, then you're not really friends. That said, I'm awful at names, so you'll have to come up with them. There's the teamwork attack. I was trying to think of names for our combo attacks, but not a Sivia, it would be like Sass attack, but no, that's just her signature move. I can't steal her signature move as a combo attack. I don't sass people relentlessly. Maybe like Puzzle Tunnel. Pummel them with puzzles and puns. Oh yeah, also Ganondorf's doing anything now, I guess. Princess Zelda's in trouble! Oh no! See, I did it. I guess. I don't know what ours would be, though. I'm sorry. It would probably be something dorky like... I don't know, I want to go with Cloud something. Ah, of course, the Cloud Strike. There's our combo attack. I captured his base. That makes me the victor, right? No, Cloud Strafe is our defensive attack. That's what we use to dodge enemies and counter them. Hey, if there's one thing I hope they respect in that remake that's totally coming out, definitely isn't going to be delayed until next year or something. I hope that they make Cloud as dorky as he's supposed to be. Time to return the favor and protect your friends from evil. Smite him! Smite him good! I smited him. He's dead. I stabbed him in the chest. Oh, Sivia, did you not see it got pushed back again? Or are you talking about the dorkiness of Cloud? It got pushed back to April, though, from what I saw. And I hope it comes out on April 1st so no one believes them. No one will actually believe that it's out. Give me the item, thank you. And the whole time they'll be like, no, guys, this isn't a joke, it's really out. You can go buy it in stores. I'll also be really sad if he's not silly. Like they did in the movie or whatever. The Advent whatever. Like, that was so disappointing. I wanted him to be the wacky... Well, he's not really wacky as is, he's just a huge nerd. Like, through and through. Damn. Swords of Despair. I got Link's scarf, hooray! I'm glad I got my own scarf. And we got Link's boots. All 5 of them. Wait, someone stole my boot. Oh good, we got Impa's torso and half of Zelda's face. And all of Fi's face, I guess. Does she even have a face? Wait, what? Why is normal Midna there? That's not right. I don't want to think about that. Alright, should I go ahead and... Yeah, Link is always the important one. Oh, I have to get more of Ganondorf's gauntlets to upgrade any of his things. That's funny. Hello, Flame. How's it going? Yeah. Alright. I forgot I can just do it from here. That's not too bad. Glad to hear it's going good. That fierce deity mask. Oh, she can go... I have to get Lana's cloak, and I don't want to do that. I don't know why I'm upgrading Sheik. I can't use Sheik anymore, as far as I'm aware. But now I have Zelda, who is level 1. No, I can't use Sheik in the normal story. I hate to disappoint you. But you entirely guessed the plot of this game. That's exactly what it's about. They just threw in the plot twist of Sia being all crazy about Link just as an afterthought. Although Midna needs Link's boots in order to make digging mitts, so I don't know who's more obsessed. Even Link didn't need Link's boots. No, I'm not upgrading Fee any more than she already is. I can't upgrade Linkle at all. I can upgrade her defense badge to get her another bottle. Ugh, great. I don't even have the next item for this thing. I need a Goron armor breastplate to upgrade that. Ugh. Alright, anyways, Linkle time. Recommended darkness? I don't have darkness. I have the Hylian crossbows. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and smithy those. Even more menuing. Base weapon, crossbows, Hylian crossbow, like source weapon, special attack, EBY. I did it. You've increased the Hylian crossbows. BBBBY. Okay, sure. You've increased the Hylian crossbows. Defeating enemies powers up your bombs. No. Oh, this weapon has no skills. Lacerating exploding foes. No. No. I think that's all I have, so I guess I'll take fire. Alright, Linkle time.
Now that Link had acquired the Master Sword, he and his
Am I gonna get like the Master Crossbow?
for the coming war with Sia.
Right? Like,
It was during this time that Princess Zelda
I have to do
sensed an
something.
ominous presence.
is she sensing Linkle?
Its source unknown began to flow across the land and devour everything it
An
touched.
ominous presence, as if someone was trying to steal the main storyline and make it about herself.
Would soon be gone from
I'm sensing someone's OC.
Twilight to be the source of this devastation. Zelda set out on her own to stop it. Midna soon noticed that the princess was gone. She rushed after Zelda toward the palace.
I think that
Along the way,
Vegeta will probably use...
transfixed by an object she had found.
What was it?
It was a black crystal.
I think Trunks, if we play as him, I don't actually know if you do or not. I think Trunks will use his sword. Like he has his sword out and it just has a string going down from it. Also, Midna transformed.
The powerful magic inside the crystal had returned Midna to her true form.
Spoilers, by the way, if you don't want Twilight Princess spoilers.
Which was just as well. There was no time to talk about Midna's amazing transformation. Midna had only one thing on her mind: to rescue Zelda. She recruited Linko to join her mission.
Rescue
Together,
Zelda.
They would enter the
Palace of Twilight. I'm sorry you didn't watch the next playthrough. Just, go ahead, just pause the episode now, and go ahead and skip ahead to the next, 30 streams from now. Retrospective streams. What I would like Piccolo to do, though, is stretch his arm. Just make that a thing. He stretches his arm and, reaches in to try and find the fish and grab him. Princess must be headed toward the enemy base. Guess I better rescue her. Whatever. I don't really know what Vegeta would do. He'd probably use the tail, too. He had a tail once, right? He became a monkey.
You're walking in the woods.
Well.
There's no one around, and your phone
that
is
one schmuck.
out of the corner of your eye, you spot him.
He stretch his arms out just for you. Oh, right. Leave the west to me. The west? No. Leave the rest to you. But hello, schmuck. Hope you're having a good day. Welcome back to Shrims. I hope you've been well. It's been a bit. I know she said the west, but she also said leave the west to me. She's just speaking like a happy squeal. This is Lincoln, hero of Hyrule. Don't cross her, or you'll bow to her. I'm sorry, I'll stop the seal talk. I don't want to get cursed seals in my chat. And yeah, Telinko's torturing himself. Trying to get Pokémons. Boom! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom! Hey, look, a keep. Dang, trying to fortify the keep and maintain Twilight Magic's power. Well, they're not gonna. Alright, I'll take care of the west. Sword and Shield's real good. I mean, it's not... I don't know. Now I need to kill the fortifiers. Come back here. Ow. Ow, stop it. Play them simultaneously. Don't do that. The games are slow enough as is, really. Now, that was the reason I didn't want to bother getting both of them. I mean, I wouldn't have anyway. I never get the second game in the series. I sometimes get the third game, but that's just because they're usually subtly different. Which I am very glad that we're getting that DLC. Instead of just another game that is the same game, but it's also not the same game, it's a different game. But it is also still the same game. They are missing a few things that were just introduced, really. Like, there's no super evolutions or whatever. But didn't really like those to begin with, so it's fine. Now we have the G-Max stuff, so... Aren't there like 18 gems? No, there's same number, I think. Oh yeah, I forgot I can control Midna and like reduce my time. I don't remember if Midna's in if this version of Midna is in the Oh, okay. There they all go. I don't know if she's in the Wii U version. Oh, she's using the mirror? That's cool. Midna, you look different. Also, is that a mirror? I'm Linkle. Good to meet you, princess. Pep, pep. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. Whoops. Dark Tweely, Midna. What? Well, this one is like... I feel like in the story for this set of games for Pokemon, I feel like this is really just set up for something else. This is their experiment. Huh? Why are we beating up 1 million children? Because... even the small amount of fighting experience earned from beating up children can get you to level 99 if you grind enough. So if we beat up 1 million children, we can get to level 99. And that means we're done grinding in this game. And that's why I have that thing. Because this whole game is about beating up children. Like, look at these poor little moblins. You think they have any idea why they're here? No. Oh, it's a Linkle chest. Great. Need to find this... Oh, it's under the rock. Yeah, they also didn't have as much time. They were very... I feel like they were definitely rushed here and there. As far as... setup went for this game. Or these games, whatever. You know what I mean. Which is fine. They're making up for it with DLC stuff by introducing more things that they wanted to include. Talking about Pokemon, not Hyrule Warriors. This game was not rushed, as far as I recall. It's kind of hard to rush a Warriors game when they're all the same game. I don't know why she did that. But now my hat's down. I do not want a Pokemon Warriors game. Like, not one bit. Just because I would feel so bad when your enemy is nothing but like 1,000 Rattatas. And their generals are Raticates. There was Pokemon Conquest. That was all like strategy, not Warriors games. I think I still have that somewhere. Probably in my DS bag. Well, if you want to see them make a grand Pokemon game, they'll have to have like 3 or 4 years, maybe more. Sadly, pushing themselves just isn't on the table. Not as far as everybody else is concerned, at least. Like, there are people that support it, but then there are others that are like, no, we want our Pokemon game now! And then, yeah, and then the Pokemon company themselves are like, well, they want their Pokemon game now, you gotta give the babies their bottle. Meanwhile, over here, Sivy and I have been waiting eons for Psychonauts 2, and also Final Fantasy 7. Still not out. They'll never be out. Okay, so can I go? Yes, I can go to this bird. What's so great? That's a lot of bacon. Oh yeah, that reminds me. At some point, I need to actually watch the. I need to watch the playthrough of that Psychonauts VR game or something. It's gotta exist out there somewhere, right? Because apparently that actually has real story to the Psychonauts thing. Yeah, well, with Kingdom Hearts, it was... There's like, how many spin-off games in between 2 and 3? There's Days, there's Birth by Sleep, there's 2 phone games, if you want to count those. Then there's the Fragmented Passage or whatever. Just all this stuff that they ended up making instead of focusing on 3, which is probably why it gets so dumb. Of course, they also have to deal with Disney. The greatest obstacle for video game people nowadays to make the games they want is just companies being like, no, you need to go faster. But we're not done with the graphics. We're like, all I've got is a stick shaped vaguely like a key, and I mean it's Frozen. Frozen, right? Just put Frozen in the game, and it will cut out like, I don't know, 2 hours of design, right? But we already had like unique bosses and everything set up. We were gonna make like Frozen as dark as it was supposed to be. No, you can't do that. People will cry. Who? The kids. They want Olaf. What? No one likes Olaf. Not even Olaf likes Olaf. No, you gotta have Olaf. He's gotta take up part of the story. Just to do something with that? I know it's because Frozen 2 is coming out, you know, speaking of Frozen stuff. But it was weird seeing more Frozen merch in a store yesterday. The sad part was, like, part of them were broken. Like, I think it was like a Olaf soap dispenser or something, with the sticks being, like, the thing you push down on. Which is terrible. You were stabbing his brain to clean your hands, you monster. Oh, is it already out? Oh yeah, you're right. Someone invited me to go, like, go see it. And I was like, no thanks. Oh yeah, it did force you to reset, didn't it? It's awful. Am I supposed to be guarding this messenger? Oh. I succeeded in defending the messenger, I guess. Has she just been standing here this whole time? And yes, the Olaf scenes were awful. I think you pointed it out when we were watching it, like that one scene where he walks into a spike or something and impales himself and no one acknowledges it and it just cuts to the next scene. Oh yeah, what's my superpower? I don't exactly know what she summoned there. It looked like a stick. What was that? Wait, hang on. Okay. I don't exactly know what she did, but it was funny. One, two, three. I defeated the Dark Nut. This girl does no damage because she's like level 2, by the way. So... be aware that's why she's doing no damage. Well, she's level 2 and she has like the default weapon, which I guess is the mirror. What does this do? Oh, it affects the speed. Okay. So the more that green bar goes up, the faster her super move charges. Which is just hold down Y. Where is Lincoln? Enemy base open because of Twilight Midna's strength. Oh, hey, Zelda. Were you just in here dying the whole time? Thank goodness you're alive. One, two, three. Oh, okay. How did I do that? Okay, I know what that's referencing, but I don't know what happened. That was a good reference, though. I appreciate that move. After all, a fake is a fake. No matter how much you dress things up, the real thing always wins. I found you, faker! I defeated the Dark Nut. Defeated 3,000 enemies. Wait, I bet that last base is probably where the chest is. Hang on. Gotta go save the day. Save my chest. Nope, hang on, hang on, hang on. I can do it. Very slow. Charging up. And they're all dead. Except for the big guys. Oh no, the big guys died too. I did it. Is it not chest? Dang it, I was lied to. Well, I already got that one base over there. It just got captured again, right? Ow, rude. Is it a spear? I don't remember a Twilight spear. She has a lot of area effectors. I mean, they all do, but this one, she seems really excessive about hers. Come on. One, two. How did I do that cannon thing? Anyways, I'll change to Linkle because Linkle is stronger. But anywho, much as I tolerated Kingdom Hearts 3, I still can't wait for the DLC stuff to come out. That'll be fun. Like, I'll probably play that game again. In, you know, critical whatever mode. In my domain, let me handle it from here, blah blah blah. Exposition, exposition. We have to save the darkness that was lost in the Twilight Realm whenever Ganondorf was like, hey, I'm a big evil guy. Exposition, exposition all around town. And that's what it means to be the hero of clowns. Yeah, I also liked playing it. I also love going to Disney World, even though I've never been there. And also would probably not like going there. Yeah, I met the princess, but I'm still gonna run off and do my own thing.
Midna and Linkle made it to the Palace of Twilight.
I like
to
these
rescue
little...
Zelda and
These
stop
must be
the
from the
evil magic.
DS version. Linkle is real. She's a real character.
Yet though the battle was won, the Twilight magic continued devouring everything around it.
Oh
It
no,
was
is
then
Midna gonna
that Midna
do
made
the
a
thing?
bold decision. She would smash the crystal they had found
okay.
in the palace.
Oh hey, I recognize that. No, if you give it to Link, he'll turn to a dog.
Perhaps she could release enough energy to contain the dark magic.
No.
This plan was not without its consequences, as Midna would return to her cursed self.
Dang it.
Despite the cost,
No, Linkle's a real
Midna
thing.
decided without hesitation, knowing that she must save Zelda.
Yeah, Midna's cool. Linkle is a girl who
Midna's
thinks that
resolve
she is,
deeply
or,
inspired Link.
she knows that she is the legendary hero.
With renewed fire,
So she wants to go to Hyrule Castle and save the day.
Hyrule Castle.
But she has her magical compass, which she didn't mention, I don't think. If she did, I wasn't paying attention. There's Deity Mask, Fire Rod, Tweely Midna's Harp, Large Darknut Sword, Round Alpharos Shield, Zamp's Magic Gem. She's canon in the sense of being in this spin-off game, yeah. I would really like for her to appear in a main game. Like, there's no real reason not to. And she's not a bad character as far as I can tell, and she has an army of chickens. So, what's the loss? I guess the one loss is you would never be able to attack the Cuckoos yourself. Because why would you attack your friends? So they'd never be able to beat you up. You know, if you're really interested in that, I guess. Do I have all of the spiders? No, I missed this one spider. I have to go back and get it. Sad. That's the only spider I've missed. Ugh. Let's see. Do I need to use any... Nope. Well, she could get her third one. But I also don't care if Impa gets her third one. The only thing I care about is the combos. Like, I'll buy people's combos, but not much else. These combos are a really good snack. With pretzels and cheese. I don't even know the last time I had pretzels and cheese. Oh yeah, I also got... Well, anyway, the reason I didn't do anything yesterday, by the way, is because I went out to do birthday shopping, which I haven't actually, like, finished. Because I don't know what to get one person, you know? But I got one of them one... It's 4 people. They all have birthdays at the same time, more or less. So we just do them all together. And I got one person one thing, and I felt bad not getting the other 3 anything. No, Lincoln will not be the true villain. She's the hero. But she might kill Link if she finds out she's not the real hero. Also, be right back. Penny's giving me that look. Pay no attention to the dork behind the camera. But hello, I'm back. What was I? No. Master Sword, 10,000. More story.
Brashness nearly cost him
His
life.
brashness,
Shadowy
you know.
devils overwhelmed him.
You know, because he was so brash and being confident that he could handle a few moblins.
Otherwise certain defeat. The Master
I'm gonna
Sword
write down that I
is a
need
rare weapon,
9,000 more kills.
but its true power can be used only by someone who understands the bonds of friendship.
Yeah,
The
well,
Hyrulean army
it's like
was
there's
rallying its
pretty much an
strength,
endless amount of
but Sia's
Pokemon out there
forces
as
still
is.
controlled much of their homeland. The only
And you've
way
seen
to
how
save
fast
Hyrule
eggs get made.
was to defeat Sia. The Hyrulean army headed to the Valley of Seers to force a decisive
It's like
battle.
there's
But
pretty
Sia
much
did not sit idle, despite her overwhelming
probably like
advantage.
1,000 eggs out there at a
She found
time.
new ways to fortify her troops using her own life force.
Well, they just faint.
The
They're not
cost
dead.
to herself was irrelevant.
You just
so
knock them
long as
out.
She crushed her enemies. The final battle between the armies of light and darkness.
Oh no, we're at the
was
final
about
battle
to
already?
unfold.
But Linkle hasn't even done anything yet. Neither is Ganondorf for that matter. They wake up. They definitely don't get attacked by other Pokemon and or eaten. This isn't Monster Hunter, although a Monster Hunter Pokemon thing would be great. But also very, very scary. You'd have to be like Pikmin size to make some of them a threat. Hello, Duke. How's it going? Hope you're having a good day. By the end of this battle, Seal will no be no more. May we bring glory to Hyrule. Cute how you all believe you can defeat me, but I won't find it cute much longer. Link is here. You'll find it adorable. Dark forces are advancing towards Zelda. If you can't notice, by the way, she really doesn't like Zelda. She's that kind of person who is like, why is it called The Legend of Zelda? I want it to be called The Legend of Link. I mean, come on. It's there. What the? See now, where evil power rises, Sanctum must be located there. Also, hello, dude. I don't know if I said that alright. Hope you're having a good day. Die, Poe. I've also just remembered that you can't actually unlock the Master Sword's thing until a certain point. So I'm killing things with the Master Sword for no reason. Dang it. But also, it's fine. Like, I don't have any better weapons at the moment. They fully expect me to use it. I'm sorry to hear you're still feeling bad. You should go, well, I don't know. You've probably rested quite a bit. The only thing you got now is just waiting for your body to heal itself. But I hope you feel better soon. Also, wow, I decimated those lizards. You killed the lizards! I defeated the dinosaurs! That sanctum has been captured. Proceed to the East Sanctum. Good thing I'm doing this game early, because I probably won't remember any of these voices. Which means I can give them more exciting voices, because I definitely don't have just 3. And I'm sorry about that. I wish I was a better voice actor, but I'm not even a voice actor. Die, lizard! Oh, Imp is in danger. I should probably help her or something. Daruni, are you doing anything? You are doing literally nothing. You have been standing here the entire time doing nothing. Go to the dang keep. And Lana's not even there either. Okay, cool. It is honestly faster to just run there as Link. Zelda's immediate danger. Okay, I'm going. Oh, Impa fleed. Isn't that game over? Wait a second. I thought it was game over if my characters fled.
Can't keep up.
I'm on the way. Nope, Zelda fled. Did we lose? We lost. Whoops. We died. My favorite weapon type is the weapon type of getting my butt kicked. Isn't it always fun when your characters do nothing and you have to do everything yourself? Apart from last checkpoint, I don't care. I was only like 2 seconds into the battle. Yeah, I know. This is the worst kind of feeling where they're just standing here doing nothing. Even my controllable characters are doing nothing. Keep Zelda safe. She can do it herself. Why is she here if she can't handle a moblin? Get her out of the battle. Well, Phoenix isn't here to help you. Because he probably remembers all of them. I don't even remember the context of that quote. Something Crash Bandicoot. There you go. Thanks, people. Thanks for remembering Civia's quote. But it would be nice if the Hyrule Warriors were warriors and not warrior. Now I gotta do everything myself. I don't even know how to use Darunia. I don't know. They have the same list for me somewhere. I mean, I guess mine has a list, but I never update that thing. Sometimes I forget that we even had a quote. Kill the keep boss, maybe then they'll do something. What is that from? Oh, Infamous. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm not really sure which weapon is my favorite, though. I'd say conceptually, I really like the Fierce Deity Mask Link. Just because that's ridiculous that he's this little kid and he turns into a god in order to fight his enemies. That's the context of his techniques. Also, I'm dying, so I need to, like, fix that? How do I fix that? Maybe if I level up, I'll fix it? A gold sculpture has appeared in the battlefield. Then let me do things! Where is it? Oh, it's in that rock over there, isn't it? There you go. I wish that healed me. Darn itchy nose. I feel like it's because I'm talking. What if I die to gold sculptures? What was I gonna say? Something dumb. Alright, even though I feel embarrassed when we get close. I always feel like I'm not being funny if I don't get close. Does that make sense? It's like if I'm not being quotable, what's the point? Just want hearts. There's a heart. That's all I wanted. Okay, now I can switch back to Lana, I guess. Somebody send us support. Just support your own selves. You have the power. Yeah, it changes the character's attacks because he turns into the fierce deity when he's magic. But I'm also pretty okay with. Also, here's the cube. It's a great move. I'm also okay with him being normal young Link, because normal young Link is like one of the best warrior Links that there is. Him and Link to the Past Link are probably the most experienced warriors in the series, despite both of them being Link. Lanazor. I also appreciate the shape mage. I'm no good at it, but I appreciate it. She has the magical power of constructing shapes that explode. She is basically just Ventus, though. Just with a love interest. Aw, but I love the Deku Bridge. It's great just summoning an army of Dekus to machine gun your enemies. Pretty good. Don't let it go to your head. Let's go. Let's go, go, go. Capture the last sanctum. What sanctum did I miss? Strange. Got all the bases, don't I? Or am I standing in... No, I'm not standing in one I can't capture. Runia, why are you standing here doing nothing? I even specifically told you to go to the next base. Or no, I told you to go to the captain, and you're just standing right beside Zelda. Don't flip tables. Oh, I guess I never captured this one. I don't know any tricks. I go by the edge of my seat in this game. Oh, I'm sorry. But you can do it. Just believe. I'm gonna grab this outpost captain, then I can leave this guy alone. Like with your perfect IV1, or your almost perfect IV1, you can now use it for the potential perfect IV1, right? Is that how that works? I don't know how the breeding thing works for this game. Oh, that? I feel like I knew that once upon a time on the Wii U version, but I did not remember it until you mentioned it. So thanks. I forgot that was her quirk. What am I looking for? Just capture the last sanctum, but I already got them. Alright. Unless I'm crazy. And that does not open the door. stabbing the generals and bosses is also usually good. In my experience. I'm definitely wasting time, but I can't exactly tell where it wants me to capture things. It's like I've got all the same things. The Western Key, hang on. Here's my map. West Sanctum, East Sanctum, West Ruins, West Ruins. Oh, okay. So that down there is a South Sanctum, even though it is empty, and therefore cannot be captured. Which means that it'll probably... Hang on, let me command Link to go deal with dinos. You discovered the South Sanctum room. You found the Sanctum! Phew! What a relief! And he's dead. Very possible get to play around with. I don't think I'm nearly good enough at that. Alright, we got all the things. So hooray, we did it. A bunch of skeletons flying around. You've diminished the enemy's power, even though you killed them all anyways on your own. But whatever. Don't think I like surprises. In what way was that surprising? Oh, there goes that. Allow me to teach you a lesson. 2 + 2 is 4. Zelda's just like, what? No, that's not possible. You can't math in a Zelda game. The Triforce is made of 3 pieces. Bet you didn't know that, huh? Sia, stop. Your spirit can't take much more of this. You'll die. And if you die, I die. No, she seems pretty stable. Sia, this is your work. What? What do you mean, is this your work? Of course it is. You just commented on how it was her work. Your soul is being corrupted. You know that's my soul. Zelda, the time to awaken my power is upon us. Come to me! Great fairy summoned me. I must hurry. Why would the Great Fairy summon you? You're like the last person she'd want to see. Get out. The dinos approaching Zelda. I don't exactly want to be Darunia or... Actually, you know what? I want to have Darunia come up here. I want to be Link. He's the strongest. He's the main character. Use the magic circle to defeat the enemies. I don't know if you really need to do that. Oh great, Darunia's going directly towards one of them, isn't he? What? Also, if you want to get the game again, go ahead, because it's not bad. And this one's like the fused version of both of them, so... Guess I'll stop the icy control. Even though Daruni is like level 2. I leveled up! Oh, that's not right. That's not right. I wanted the boomerang. No, I didn't want the boomerang. I wanted the bow. Dang it! I got confused even speech. Now Min is approaching the fairy fountain for some reason. Volga, what? Oh, he's here too. Volga's been strengthened by dark power. Why? You don't worry about it. Now Lana will take care of... Oh, no, that's Darunia still. Something's not right about this guy. I've never felt power like this before. The Dragon Knight's power has grown considerably. But he's no match for the hammer. I guess this is a sense of justice. Except he's running away. What a coward. The Volga dying to a Goron with the hammer is very, very apt. Also, Lana's here now, so I can use her instead. Do I really need to go and escort? Yes, okay. Link, go over there. Now, as much as I would like to beat him with the Goron, I don't really know if he's capable. Nope, he's not. Lana, I'm leaving it up to you, bye! Lana, where are you? Oh. Wait, what? I'm going the wrong way. No, Darunia, stop fighting. If you die, I actually lose. They go down here? Whatever. Darunia just... Wait, is he still following my command? No. Yes. He is actually still following the command to run over there. Interesting. Oh, I lost. Sorry, guys. This is a really good map, I guess. Hyrulean forces have left the battlefield. I should have been playing Link, I guess, to save Zelda. Restart battle. Are we really all the way over here again? Well, at least I can just have Link kill these things in the way. So I want Lana to go here, kill that guy, and kill the Icy Big Poe. Link will do all the hard work and keep Zelda alive, because apparently she's allergic to light, but no one let me know this before putting her on a battlefield where she has to live to win. It's always the worst feeling when you have to protect someone and they don't know how to protect themselves. If they were actually fighting, I think I'd be okay with it, but they don't. So they just end up dying very quickly over time. Like, even Midna goes along, and she still gets her butt kicked. Yes, any escort mission, ever. you know, with some escort missions, it's like very clear, like this is just a basic civilian character, like they're not gonna do anything. They can't do anything. They are not trained warriors or, you know, anything cool. They're just kind of here. But in this one, like Zelda can very easily deal with these guys. She just doesn't. Because the game decides she can't. Insulting. Although I guess without her sheep costume, she actually is level 1. Or maybe level 3. I have only used her in one fight. How much did I enjoy Magic Hat? It's like a 6 out of 10 on my arbitrary rating system. Because it's just like, it wasn't bad in the platforming stuff, but it was like kind of set up for you to do things that it tells you that you shouldn't do. You just don't use your charge moves to get past this gap. You just want to do it normally. Keep Zelda in the Fairy Fountain safe for lose. Now they're coming. But it's like, if you like platformers, I think you'd like Magic Cat. And it's cute, so. I know, but it's an optional requirement for extra things that you want. If there's treasure, I want it. B, stop dying. No, Captain, stop dying. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Yeah, the point of collectibles is to collect them. Hang on, standing here for a second. Why did we need Zelda here if I'm the one that had to turn this on? But it's not an extra challenge. In some of the cases, some of those platforms, I felt like I could not do that without using the special effect. You know, the charge mechanic. It was more of just like, you get an extra thing if you don't do this, but we're not going to actually design the levels to where you don't need it. I did it. I used the Magic Fairy Fountain, blew up stuff. Is Volga dead? Nope, he's still alive. I need hearts. Oh wait, I have potions. I forgot. I pressed the wrong button. I meant to take a sip, not a spin. There we go. Stop breathing fire. That has to be terrible. Terrible burn on your throat. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Okay, he is too powerful, apparently. You, get the base. I think that gets rid of his buff. Also, hello, Taco Jet. Hope you're having a good day. Zelda's trying to convince Volga. You can't talk with a dragon. They don't listen to anything except their achievement count. I believe you're a proud dragon warrior, not a whatever of darkness. Hello, Sylph? I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but hello. Hope you're having a good day. I got a chest. Oh, it's a basic box. Oh, immediate A is needed. Where's Zelda? Oh, she's right here. She's full health. Why does she need help? Well, Sanctum's about to fall. Oh, okay. I'll believe it. I lose, but I do without regrets. Volga lost, of course he did. I'm surrounded by failures. Give me your hat. Dang it. I need his dragon scales. Alright, I think that's all the things we need for now. Let go of your inhibitions. Don't let a single one survive, but they're all skeletons. All of your warriors are dead already. You can't, don't worry about that dragon. Okay, that wasn't a real dragon. That was a wyvern. Obviously. And here's Sia's full introduction, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not even in the room with her. She's doing that. Oh, hello. Oh yeah, her special ability is that she summons link clones. Just in case you didn't think she was obsessive enough, they decided to make her signature attack more links. Who is... Runia, go to Midna. Wait, where is Mid? Wait, she's full health. What are you talking about? Why was she crying for help when she's full health? Sanctum's about to fall. Cool, okay. See, you began using magical power. What do you mean began? She's been doing that this whole game. Lana? She only has the plants if you have the spear. Right now she's using the book. Right now, Daruni is killing me the most. Because he's like level 5 or something. And this is like one of the final missions. Or at the very least, this is the halfway point. One of the two. I gotta defeat the last double and the real one. At the same time. Oh. After the East Room. Wait, what? What? I did that like an hour ago. This game is hiccuping on its own. And they could just skip the dialogue boxes for that, but no, they decided to wait. Oh hey, Lana's here. Why are you here? I defeated 3 Sias. See ya, see ya, see ya. Now I will defeat the final Sia. Yeah, that's what they call the new bird in Pokemon that's coming out. Seatris. That's Moltres' new G-Max form. Hey look, Sia's dying. Oh no! You knocked off my hat. I knew you were the evil one. We've seen how this ends, and we both know he doesn't choose you. How do you do it, knowing you get left behind? Huh? What? I don't choose what? You don't always get the person you think you deserve, and I can live with that. I don't know if you really deserve anything. It's not really how that works, but... You always were my better. No! I died! Have you ever died in your own arms? Now I will take the Triforce of Power and kill everyone! Why are you holding the fish? Oh, time to go back to your own timelines. Oh. That's that. See you in the next crisis. Don't add quotes, dang it. Why did she spin? See Fee just pirouette into her own timeline? That's how you dance through time. Let's put Hyrule back in order. I don't know if that's possible. No, it should be on the back of her hand. One thing I feel like they kind of dropped the ball on is not having multiple links actually show up. They have them in the form of like other minor characters, but none of them have a real active part. As far as I know, maybe the DS version changed stuff. Is Linkle's still around? Lana, will we meet again? I'm a spin-off character, probably not. Bye! Maybe in Hyrule Warriors 2. Wait, there was no Hyrule Warriors 2? Dang it! A bird! No, wait, that's a plane. I guess it must have come through the time portal. Wow, that sure is a... That sure is a large field. He's right there. He's the bird. Woo! Yeah, you did it, man! You're the hero! Hmm? Uh-oh. It's not over yet. Remember that box that was there, but we didn't draw attention to it, even though it was in the room? Yep. That's him. Bet you're wondering how he got there. Don't really have an answer for that one. But look at that hair. His skin seems dirtier than I remember. I'm playing the Wii U one, or the definitively Wii U one. And it has Linkle, so of course I'm playing the definitive one. I got a bird, or a book, a bird book. And I got the Big Goron's knife, Deku Spear, the Cursed Shackle, Giant Knife. I got Sia's staff. I got Sia's bracelet, ×3. She wears way too many accessories. And I got the other, top half of Lana's face. I was kind of hoping it'd be Zelda's face. It's okay. I don't mind. Oh yeah, now we have, more story things. So we can play Sia's backstory, or we can play Ganondorf. Which, you know, that's fun. Any combos I don't have? I don't have Ganondorf's combo. I needed the essence of an icy big Poe in order to have it. Still need more Goron badges, but whatever. More essences of icy big Poes. Ganondorf has the best combos, because he's Ganondorf. His combos are so good, he steals the spotlight from multiple people. Let's see. We're gonna play Sia, because
The goodness driven
we'll
from her
see you later.
Sia opened the Gate of Souls, summoning vast hordes of monsters to Hyrule. Ganondorf's spirit counseled that her attack must be swift and devastating if she was to be victorious.
Swift and devastating, got it.
Controlling an army
Thank you,
required a
teacher.
commander, and Sia realized she would need a powerful warrior to serve as her general. The perfect
Volga
candidate
is
came readily to mind.
an
Dragon
interesting
Knight
character.
Clown Caves. If he could be made to serve, Such
Like,
a
he is
creature
essentially
was
just the
simply
Pride
beyond
Warrior
her means
kind of
and
character
limits.
who just wants a good
Wasted
fight.
no time.
He just wants to fight
She
and win.
immediately set off for the Elven Caves in search of her new champion.
He also contradicts himself constantly, but whatever. That happens with every Pride character. Always prideful before the fall. I forget if I actually need to be leveled up for this. I kinda hope not. Hey, look, Gorons. Nope, okay, I don't. Boom, boom, boom. But now you get to play as the bad guys. Isn't that fun? I have moved maybe 2 feet. Of course you move 2 feet. You only have 2 feet to move. Oh yeah, I forgot the posts are on my side now. I hate the noise the Gorons make. No! Why are you punching us with your whip, time whip? Search the keep and find the ancient ring. No! Now I have the power of time. Darkness consumes. Well, the Wii U version doesn't have as many things. Like, it's missing Linkle stuff entirely. And honestly, this one runs at a much better frame rate. So, it's probably just that everything was kind of slower in the Wii U version. So it was easier to react to some of their sudden movements. Ah, got it. Didn't even realize this guy was like a general character. I don't have many characters because I've only played this on stream for the most part. I think the only extra character I have right now is Youngman. Welcome back, OP. Free from work. I don't know which character's my favorite. Definitely still something I'm wondering about. I don't really like how Sia moves. But I think Link is my highest and he's like 32? Maybe? I'd have to check. He's pretty up there though. Since he's in like every major battle. That's the curse of being the main character, you gotta do everything. We've already defeated 500 enemies. Now I'm over here. The way is open, I wonder. Head to the Crystal Cave. The ring is here. I feel it. What ring am I thinking? Oh, Wizru. There he is. Hey, how's it going? I'm Wizro the Wizro. How's it going? I was just sitting here taking a nap when you walked in. Who are you and what do you want from me? Looking for a general for my army. You might be the monster for the job. He is probably the only monster to really do anything. You know, outside of fighting. And now I lose if he dies. He's on the other side of the gate. What do I do?
I'll burn it down, blasted fire to shatter anything that gets in your way.
While I stand here and spin around in place. This place is so empty. Why do I just have an army here? There he is. Come with me and rampage to your heart's content. No. No thanks. Leave. Afraid that won't do. Looks like I have to get my hands dirty. No interest in the humans. for their wars. You don't fool me, you're a warrior. War is the only thing that interests you. Forget how to do the 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 is the linked buzzsaw. Which is always a fun move.
We kill you for master.
See, like they actually have personality here. A shame they never will in a real game. Oh wait, no, they're back to being monsters again. Roasting her flesh for a feast. Good, don't underestimate her. She has the smell of power. A whole triforce of power. Oh no, he ran away. That punk. He was so close to death. But he'll never stand up to my linked buzzsaw. There they go. Rather talkative to him is a first. Wait, a few new warm bodies. Did you just summon a bunch of zombies in one turn? Oh yeah, this one seems very interested in proving his loyalty. Maybe too interested. It's almost like he has something to prove. You have to claim the ring. If it remains unsealed, there's no telling what could happen. We got the keep back. Now reseal the ring. They wanna go bomb my shoes? Yeah, sometimes it definitely feels like there's some sort of resistance to actually... there's some sort of resistance to actually pulling off some of these combos. Not all of them, but I often have trouble actually doing it myself. Bomb Chew deployed! Where is this Bomb Chew? There's a Bomb Chew. People fall if Bomb Chew explodes. Yeah, obviously. There's one Bomb Chew. Destroy all Bomb Chews. I'm trying. No, no, no. No! Our Bomb Chew! Dang it, I can't get close. No, 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 no. Don't blow up. Don't blow up. Bad Chew. Okay. Chew are bad.
You wanna fight? Let's fight.
Yeah, I think I got rid of all the Bomb Chews. Probably. No, I think there's one like right below me. But I want to kill this Chief Tom. Never stand up to my buzzsaws. There we go. Now we go over here. Anyways. Were we talking about something before? Oh, okay, let's go to this game. Let's see. Build Sculpture is probably at the end of this long tunnel. Hey, a box. You got a piece of heart. No, come here. Bad Chew. Bad Chew. Bad Bomb Chew. No exploding. I can't get close enough. It just keeps moving. I can't stop the bombs. Yep, here it is. Under this rock. Multiple Bomb Chews have exploded. Where? Oh. No, that's Bomb Chew. Good luck that way, huh? It's not moving. Is it broken? Yes. Hopefully. Hopefully that bomb shoe they were referring to was just the one I just destroyed. I don't really get how this move works. The, like, ground portals. Like, I thought it was based on the direction I'm pressing, but I can't tell if that's true. And I guess her special ability is she can summon darkness for herself. Wizbro is in trouble and needs your help. Alright, hang on. I can use the power of birds. And now I'm over here. Wait, he's not even hurt. Oh, he's half health, I guess. So many things just going on screen right now. I'm dizzy just watching. Never. What, use the power of birds? It's easy. You just take out an ocarina, go do-do-do-do, and then you're a princess. That's how it works. Also, there are way too many people around me right now. That needs to go away. There we go. Kinda wish that killed more of them, though. Right now, I think, like, normal Midna. Not tiny Midna, but normal Midna might be the best character. Because she can clear a room in a second. A lot of the thing for getting the spiders is just looking at the map and going, okay, which spot will the game never want me to go to? Like, what makes no sense for me to be at right now? It's usually right there. Like, at the end of that pathway at the dock or whatever. Like, I would never go down that pathway to fight anything or get anywhere, so that must be where the spider is. You can order ocarinas, like, actual, like, Zelda ocarinas, so they look like the Ocarina of Time, usually. I don't know exactly where they're at, but I do know one exists. What power? Now we get the North Square for reasons, probably obtaining that there's a box here. What's that? Why'd I get a little ding, a little jingle? This game never tells me anything. Oh, North Square is open, hooray. That isn't my ocarina, that's a bomb! South Square is in danger of falling. Good thing I never had it. I didn't have that owl either. Guess I'll use the wind to move 2 feet. Okay, I think we'll play the Ganondorf one and then maybe call it for now. Just because I'm pretty sure I'll have to go eat something. A curse, I know. But it's fine. It means you still got another half hour. I'm gonna talk to this bird. There we go. I think we just need that last area. And then we'll be done with this stage after I beat Volga. So I'm level 5. Yeah, I can't tell how this one works. Do I just mash the button? No? That doesn't seem to do anything. That time it was all 4 of them. I don't understand. What's the context? I told the strength I have for today. I'm a Goron. This is what I sound like. Pin's back. Oh, you have some power, but I still have no interest in you in war. Well, maybe you will if I don't know, control your mind or something. Like a good person would.
Sorry, Master. We shame the dragon kind. We must call great beasts.
What are the great beasts? It couldn't mean Dodongo. Wow, I can't wait to bomb some Dodongos. I don't know why it's doing the intro thing. We've already seen Dodongo multiple times. Alright, we gotta go save the world. Make this dragon folk obey. We'll have use for this source. Wizro's betrayed you as advancing toward the allied base. No, Wizro! How could you betray me like this? We only just met. I had so much trust in you. Am I really being betrayed by evil jewelry? Oh well, I guess I kind of saw it coming. Oh well, I'm almost dead. I went through the floor. There we go, health pool. His robe's over there. I guess I'll go beat him up, but King Dodongo's. There's so many things. I can only summon one Link, I'm so upset. Buzzsaw, 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 buzzsaw. Okay, and then we go boom. And more darkness. Such a complicated attack. Oh wow. I didn't expect a one-shot. But I guess that's what he gets. Gotta save my ghost from this ghost. There we go. Did he just eat my ghost? This ghost just ate my ghost while I was saving my ghost? Dang, that's too slow. South Square's in danger of falling. Don't care. My ghost is in danger of falling. Don't care. Has no feet, cannot fall. Wait, King Dodongo versus Big Turtle. Wait, what? I thought I killed King Dodongo. Now I'm confused. I guess this thing just activates based on someone being on it. And here's her ultimate attack, the lasers. Where'd he go? I guess my laser attack missed. Oh no! Oh. No, no, no. Bad Wizro. You should learn your place. Now you're dead.
Burn you, Knight. I'll never betray you again, mercy.
Yeah, I forgot about that move. You gonna die or what? I need help. Do it. He didn't die. Beep. 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 Health? That's 5. I'm evil, so I don't have a potion to drink. Evil doesn't drink potions, jeez. What are you doing? I don't pay you to mess around, ghost. Oh, there's King Dodongo. That's certainly part of it, in a way. Ow. No. do that multiple times, like in the hero story, they beat up Midna, and Midna joins them. And then technically Ganondorf beats up Sia, and then Sia joins him. Alright, Dodongo down. That was surprisingly easy. Which can only mean that Volga is probably gonna kick my butt and maybe even kill me. Ow. Ow, ow, yep. Yep, okay. Well, I'm gonna walk over here. I don't have a potion. Oh wait, yes I do. Alright, looks like I'm not super evil. I'm only like half evil. Oh, I rescued the Big Poe. I'm such a good person. It's a shame the Big Poe doesn't have any comments for this. Playing as the villains is always weird. And sometimes sad when you already know what the outcome's gonna be. Typically death. Like, you know, dying in her own arms or something, I don't know. Just an example. And never getting the guy she wants. Even though they maybe exchange 0 words together because Link can't talk. Also, wow, in his super move, he captured the base. My Poe is standing right here. Uh-oh. I think I managed to get him in that, but I'm not sure. Nope. Trying to... Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Don't kill me. Killing me would be the last thing you want, because if you kill me, the game will be over. And then you'll stop existing. Okay, there we go. I want that as a main character's power. If I die... the universe stops existing, so you can't kill me. Ow. I guess that's kind of the plot of Undertale. He's from a comic. A comic that I have talked about before, but it's called Paranatural. He's a spirit in a weapon. I swear eternal loyalty to Sia. Until I say see you later. My only desire is to fight worthy foes. Now that's done, let's talk about the siege of Hyrule Castle. Will I find worthy foes there? Ninjas? Alright. But yeah, he's a spirit in a weapon. He's a monkey guy who likes to torture his wielder. But he's also proud of him for beating up children. So he says to beat up 1,000,000 children so he can get level 99. Did you see how the Links made an X? It's because this whole game is a crossover between all the other Links. They link together. Hearts, Spectre of Time, Sword of the Cameraman's a jerk. He deserves it. Oh, I was right. Link is 32. Alright, did I get any... I think I got a combo thing, right? Yeah. Goron breastplate. Don't have a Hylian Captain Gauntlet. My bad. Sorry about that. Wow, I have none. I have 0 of these, huh? Please no tackles in the chat. You might damage something. Yep, I gotta grind more. Ugh. Alright, we'll do one more and then I think I'll call it, because, you know, food and stuff. But I'm gonna go play Ganondorf's thing. Because he has the best theme. First, I should probably level him up. I cannot level him up that high. No. There we go. Hello, Gob. How's it going? Hope you're having a good day. Alright, let's see. Darkness. Let's see. Darkness salad. Nope, just more darkness. Okay, looks like that one is probably my strongest blade. This one right here. What is its skill? BBBY. Hello, Gop. Hope you're having a good day.
Link and his friends
Defeated Sia and her legions returning to peace or whatever.
But that peace
Little
would
did
be
they know
short.
that a guy with sick hair was gonna mess things up even more.
He had inadvertently broken the seal on the last spirit fragment's prison, setting it free.
Do you like how they use this plot twice, where Link pulls the Master Sword out and Ganondorf benefits from it?
His first act was to return to Gerudo Desert.
Does it happen in the other ones? I guess technically it happens in Four Swords.
Once there, he summoned the spirits of Zant and Girahim from their imprisonment to serve him. Finally,
Yeah, Wind Waker
seals
has his power sealed, that's true.
Full power. Knowing his enemies were approaching, he built a stronghold in Gerudo Desert.
Sad part is with this, it's all monsters. You don't get to hang out with the Gerudos.
Ganondorf was poised to conquer
But with Zant and Girahim, you know, his best friends,
forces of light.
even though Zant should have gone back in time or whatever, well, don't worry about it. Ah, it's me. Here you guys go. Hi, I served you once. I served you twice. You didn't, but whatever. Follow my every command or perish again.
Yeah, okay. I don't really want to die.
Come, Triforce shall be mine for the 20th time.
You have really good hair, by the way.
Thank you. You don't, but you have a good face and mask. And there you go, there's... That attack alone explains Ganondorf. Now what you're doing here is you want to go and capture every monster base and just make them your servants. Just like Pokemon.
Scheming.
Where am I? Over here. Oh yeah, I need to capture this base. Yeah, if we kill all of the monsters, everyone will see how good of a fighter we are, and they'll be like, we want to fight with you, and it works. You have to evil the smart way, not the dumb way. Why did they all die? Okay. Here these primitive creatures are getting stronger. Hurry, take their keeps. His voice just changed. It's almost like he's cooler with the mask on. Stop. Stop. Stop breathing fire on me, bad lizard.
Hide in your precious little keeps.
Yeah, okay, you don't need to tell me in which direction I need to go. I've got purple... No, they're all dead. I've got purple blades. I don't need you to tell me what to do. Some of Ganondorf's moves are a little over the top. But it suits him pretty well. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then he just summons a giant arm, a giant pig skeleton to punch his enemies. Marvelous. And then he summons a ball and then slams his elbow into the energy ball to blow it up. You know, just in case summoning a giant energy ball to begin with wasn't enough. And then, when your purple bar is full, you can blow up the whole ground. He doesn't have any Triforce at the moment. Which is a testament to how powerful he is.
Allies.
Also, I can play as Gearham now. He's also cool. Although he likes to dance. And that kind of gets in the way sometimes. Oh yeah, I forgot that was his special power, is he links up to people, and then throws knives at them until they die. And no one has motion controls in order to deflect them this time, so it works. Then to use their prisoners of God against us, perhaps we can control them instead. What am I trying to fight? I shall speak with the southern captives, and Ganondorf will go over here. Defeat all the prison guards. Oh yeah, and Zant will go over here. Stop lizard foes from reaching the southern desert, I guess. I do like how these guys are actually like planning together and talking together. It's like if it wasn't for them being total jerks, they'd be a good team. With your aid, victory will be secured in no time. So basically we rescued the prisoners and they're like, hey, cool, thanks. We'll fight for you, because, you know, it's better than being prisoners for a bunch of lizards. You shall be my sword. Ooh, what? Yeah, okay, I mean, I just said we'd serve, but whatever. There we go, more dark nuts. Alright, Giraham, go Avatar's Keep. And we need to control Zant, our favorite character. But why? Your life is mine to do with as I please. So I'm gonna set you free, help me with this fight, then you can go home or whatever. I don't have a home, the lizards blew it up. Then kill more lizards! I'll help. You had me for a split second. I was like, really? You're gonna try to get my goat that way? But no. I fully agree that Zant is the best Zant out there. Help! I'm gonna be a good dog and do as your master commands. Bork? Hello, lizard. Let's give him a hand, guys. Dang it! You interrupted my clapping ritual. Bad lizard. now I summon this thing. Now I have the high ground. Ow, never mind. I don't have the high ground anymore. As stupid as his moves are, he's also kind of fun. Pow, 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 pow. Oh no. Okay, wait, why is near him over here? Go to Arbiter's Keep, dang it. Zant, you just look pretty. I'm Ganondorf there. It is funny seeing Ganondorf, of all people, throwing bombs, though. How different would Zelda be if Ganondorf himself, like, pulled out a bow and was like, alright, I'll just snipe him from here. If I snipe Link before he gets to me, maybe I'll win once. The final curtain call. Finish them by taking this last keep. Hey guys, how's it going? Yep. And now the keep boss is here. Wow. Now that Penny wants out. Okay. So I want you to go here. Zant, you go here. And I'll be right back. Penny wants out. I guess I'll have food. I could just keep going while eating, but I don't know. See how I feel when I get back in a second. Food's apparently ready, so enjoy things. I'll be right back. Reborn, what are you doing? Also, I'm back. Should I know this deep lore? Also, whoops. But I'm back. Hope you're all enjoying the shrimp, I guess, and enjoying Reborn's excellent storytelling. Oh yeah, I remember I wrote... It was a long time ago now. I wanted to do something with it, but I never did. There was this hypothetical thing from one of the comics where, like, Navi gets stopped from... I think I actually talked about this. Where Navi gets, like, stopped from... waking up Link. Like, what happens if Link never goes to stop Ganondorf? A lot of things. A lot of bad things. Let's do this. Okay, I summon ghosts, and then the ghosts are like, there's a ball, and then they explode. That's what Sam does. Okay, so I need to capture this. Pow, 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 pow. Oh boy, okay. I don't actually know how to use his special power. He has a bar, but I don't know what it does. So I'm just gonna clap. No, get out of the ground. You're not a flamenco. What just happened? Why did I take my hat off? I didn't know I was allowed to take my hat off. I guess that's what the bar does? If you mess up his moves, he gets stunned? Weird. You're weird, Zant. You're weird and weird and weird. There's no other word or context, you're just weird. You look a guard tree. Clap, 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 clap for your boss. 1, 2. Oh, I messed it up. I messed it up and got stunned, I guess. Clap, clap. Yeah! Boom. But really, people. Oh, Ganondorf has to be. He's busy though. After the cliff top. Why is that my side quest? I thought the whole thing was to capture all of them. But really, people, what do we do? Triforce of Wisdom was never split up. That wouldn't be very wise. Then you'd have to do some arbitrary side quest to go and get them all. Even though it's not even a side quest, it's a main quest. And I don't want to do that quest. Not unless it's in HD. Was it? I thought that was the Courage one that was split apart in Zelda 1. Oh wow, I defeated all of them. Huh. Also, so that's pretty messed up then. That she sent out Impa to... Or... Yeah, go find... She went to go find someone to help out, and then some kid comes out from a cave with an old man in it. And is like, oh, I'll do it. And then he does it. Let's see. Zant, you should go and capture this place. The South Oasis. That's a place. That's a place that probably exists. You know, even though I've been going through these retrospectives for the games, I guess we never really talk about the stories. Well, there's not really much to talk about. And it inadvertently leads to us talking about the one thing we don't want to talk about. Which I'm not mentioning, I'm just alluding to. Yes, Tingle. No one really wants to talk about him. But he's there, and he's always gonna be there. Even when he's not there, he's still there. That's the worst part. Like, even in the games where he literally cannot exist, they find a way to make him exist in some way. And it's pretty bad. Arbiters, keep us close. Oh no, it was a trap. But you guys are fools. You're not trapped. Or I'm not trapped. Dang, I messed it up. Well, well, I'll kill every witness and they'll never know that I messed it up. See? All worked out. Oh no, you stopped me from using my orb attack. I guess I'll just break the planet apart then. Again, he doesn't have the Triforce of Power at this point, so I don't know how he does these things, but he does them. Small progress. Okay, what's my final thing? What am I supposed to... Oh, I see. Oh, it's just you. I almost felt threatened until I saw a giant lizard roll in. And I was like, that's... You're first boss worthy, I guess. You know what? I'm not gonna even use Ganondorf to beat you. That's right, you're gonna lose to Zant. Be embarrassed, King Dodongo. Oh no, I fell down. Okay. Oh no, it didn't work. Whoa. Dang it. Ah. I don't know how to use this guy. But I'm Zant, hero of Twilight. Ow. Stop stepping. I do not want you to step to me. Stop running away from me. I don't want you to step away from me either. Well, he didn't step away technically. He just kind of rolled around at the speed of sound. He's got no place to go. Might as well follow his rainbow. I did it! Hiya! What? Oh no! It's boss number 2! Things just aren't going my way. Alright, well, you're gonna die to Giran. So, enjoy that. Dang it! There's a third boss! Well, Mandala appeared, I guess. You'll die to Ganondorf. You deserve it. You're unique. It's okay, I can handle their IP ninjas. They may be fast, but their skills are mediocre at best. That's why they work for Sega. Now. Ow. No. Breathe fire. Do it, do it, do it, do it. You won't. You did. Alright, breathe more fire. Go, go, go. Defeat the giant bosses before they rendezvous. Why would they rendezvous? Are they gathering for a tea? Also, there's his superpower. Oh. Oh. Defeat Goma and Mandala next. I'm back here, Goma. Aren't you going my way? Yes, he has the same type of fork. I can say. They aren't exactly the same because he has to like create some weird illusion around himself that's also totally real. Whoop. Seeing Girahim using a bow is also pretty great. Ah, dang it, that was too slow. Now Sega will never sue me. I'm way too slow for them. You figured it out. Zant's actually a Pokemon. That's why he's crazy. Also, Girahim is actually a sword, so... Ow. And now to show these fools how it's really done. By summoning a giant pig. That's pretty much what it does. It's like, I'm Zant, I'm Zant. Fear me, Midna, I'm Zant. Didn't even break a sweat. Am I even able to sweat? Pretty sure I'm a kid, so I'm always sweat. Now this is the power of a god. Ganondorf reminds me of my Lord Demise. May his reign never cease. That's because they're the same person. What? And the reincarnation... Do you not notice the hair? I mean, come on. The hair should have been a dead giveaway. The victory! We did it! And what does he do for a victory celebration? Puts his swords in the ground, crosses his arms, and summons a giant robot behind him. This is basically Gurren Lagann if it was evil. More things. Goma's acid, King Dongo's class. Rinse, repeat, reincarnate. That's how you get the best hair out there. You have to make sure you spin off afterwards, though. Otherwise, your hair will stay, like, kind of frizzy when it gets a little too long, so you keep having to take it down. But anyways, guys, I think that'll be it for right now. Here's our, illustrations, by the way. We've got so many good pictures. So many, interesting. There's so many spiders. Why are there so many spiders? These are all like 25 spiders each or something. I know it's adventure mode, but I don't want to do it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 adventure maps that are all massive. Like, here's the one I have done. Here's the only one Yeah. Here's the only one I've done. I'm not even like partway done. I'm not even halfway done. I'm 9% done. 9%. I played that for like 2 hours. So, you know, this will definitely be the game I'm like, well, I don't feel like being super interesting, but I feel like being super casual, so we'll just play this for 10 hours. Anyways, I know it's only been 3.5 hours, I'm going back on my word right away, but... Oh yeah, I guess I can turn on the camera again, huh? Hello! But... Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the stream. It is a lot of stream, and I think that's also like our record is 10 hours. I think that was for like Spyro or something. But either way, thanks a lot for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the casual stream. I'm gonna say tomorrow I will probably try to do a more streamlined stream, as in tomorrow I'll probably play something we've already played before. Not this. And like can try to continue that. But on Friday, it'll probably be late, but I will probably be playing... Well, it might not be late. I might just do it as soon as I get home. Forget the noise. But we'll probably be playing Kakarot, so if you are interested to see how that game is, check out the stream when I'm live. I'm sure everyone else and their grandma, especially their grandma, will probably be playing that too, but, you know. I'm the cool one. You can't get cool stuff from grandma. Grandma will be like, I remember when they had tails and Goku was like 5 feet. It's like, yeah, whatever, grandma. I bet you liked it when General Tao was relevant too. I remember when Yamcha beat Goku. Strongest character, and he wasn't an alien, he was a monkey boy. Where's Dr. Slump? That's what Grandma plays Kakarot for, just to complain and want to play Dragon Ball. Where's our Dragon Ball adventure game? Maybe that's like DLC. Go play the original Dragon Ball. And if you win, you get to play as Aurelie and she one-shots every character. Well, that wasn't true. Even when you died, you could come back to life. Krillin did. That was a terrible time. Of course, when he died, everyone was like, oh my gosh, this is serious. Like, he's actually dead. But anyways, we can talk more about Dragon Ball on Friday. So I'll see you all later. Thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed. I don't know if it was super interesting, but... it was fun. I don't know. Playing this game is fun, even if it's a 15 million hour grind. Well, thank you, Taco Jet. You're super interesting. Like, what's more interesting than a taco with a jet inside of it? Probably a lot of things. But I don't know, that's still a pretty short list of things above you. Anywho, I'll see you later. Thanks for watching, and have a good night. Bye! Oh yeah, small thing. I fixed OBS, so now I can press the roll credits button without having to open it on my other screen. Hooray! Also, thanks, Nightbot. I can always trust you to give me a